You can jump out your window, have fun jumping out your window. But nobody wants to hear about your past. Because when you steer what your past is all about, that's what everybody throws back at you. You come back like a Thanos, you know? Chuck, if you was that way, I guess you'll take so many bombardments and you'll be happy. You know, but like I said, I don't know you, and I'm not trying to get into your business. All I want you to do is just be you. Stop all that crap, what you used to be and all that stuff. I'm fixing radios. So what you fixing radios? People can take radios to a person that's much quieter than you. So stop it. Fix the radios and, you know, stop offending people. But I guess, hey, you're that good. You're that good. And, hey, everybody's gonna come to you. You know?
Oh, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to throw a dead key for the rest of the day. Ain't that a bitch? What's this guy's handle? US 1, Brooklyn 1? I tell you, I'd say Nemesis got him so jealous. Doesn't he know that Nemesis audio rides carrier? I guess they never taught him that. Ain't that a bitch? Well, now I know who started the dead key on Harbor Master and Big Man yesterday. So while he's got the dead key down, that's what we reduced this guy to there, folks. Let me explain to you what it really is here, since I've heard myself in 3 different places, and I know I get overhead signal in a lot of them. The bottom line is, oh shit, there goes the damn phone. CB shops start getting down. Oh, so my little trackers at work. Let's see what they come up with today. Okay. Nemesis Radio. Hello, Nemesis Radio, Richie speaking. How may I help you today? No, sir. I have an 8-pound dead key in my radio, sir. A guy who was trying to tell me what I used to be and that he don't know me. And, well, after he got done with his speech session, he decided he did not want me to respond, so he just lowered his microphone to a dead key, and he's been holding it for the last 10 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes. So in my Watergate, I have a steady just under the 9-pound carrier, and I cannot hear you, sir. What would you like to talk about today, sir? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. When you need radio checks, you got to call 347-831-8614. Have a good day. Okay, let's address the issue since we reduced him to a dead key. Sir, I never came out here and said who I used to be, but we will put it. The only used to be is I used to be an awesome CB shop guy that ran CB shops. Who I really am, and not who I used to be, is somebody I didn't want to bring out on the radio. But, unfortunately, I'm always going to be him first. And there's nothing used to be about me when it comes to my credentials or law enforcement or cop. The proper terminology for a man who is appointed cannot be fired, cannot resign. Okay? When I caught the suspension, I had 23 years in on the job. And I said, wow, what do you know? I was a 5-year rookie when I signed that contract to go undercover for 20 years for $6 million through the Central Intelligence Agency and the Townsend Agency where Christy Whitman worked. Because, you know, she worked for the same government black ops agency that I did before she robbed a file on me and turned rogue. But anyway, anyway, there's nothing used to be about me, son. Now, as far as used to be, if I was a used to be and I'm out here saying I am, I wouldn't be sitting here. But I put it out just exactly the way it is. Just exactly the way a law enforcement official gives it to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself before you do. I did not say law enforcement personnel. I said law enforcement official. A word that you could use to go with that to understand what I meant by that statement is the word dignitary. Dignitary. Because when you have any kind of presidential appointment, you are automatically a dignitary. So, with that, I just figure, while we're at it, and the cop, no siree, I did not bring him out here to use. I like to leave him behind. He's on the back burner for guys that want to be like RDX. But you see, when the RDX crew used an innocent man as a go-between to get to Richie, a man I never met, who I wish I did now, just so I could shake his hand and say, don't you worry about a thing. The public out here knows Nemesis is Nemesis, and Nemesis is going to take care and liquidate the problem at the sources. So, the long story short is, I did not bring the suspended without pay cop here, who has more clout than any fucking white shirt captain, because I hold a white shirt captain, that has as much and more clout as any white shirt NYPD captain. Okay? Ray Kelly, as an NYPD officer, I could sit in his office, he could issue me an order, because his job is to issue his captain an order. I will then stand up and say, sir, hold on 1 second. I will reach in my other pocket, I will pull out another wallet, and I will say, sir, my name is so-and-so, and I'm sitting in front of you right now. And if you have something you would like to ask me or something you would like to order me to do, I would like to hear your request. Whether I honor it or not is another story, but that's the way it goes down. So when it comes to handling Ray Kelly, that's what I got, credentials that are bigger than him and his whole office and my whole department. But you see, NYPD is where I started my career. And believe you me, my brothers and sisters, and they know who they are in NYPD, we're weeding out the scumbags every second and every day that goes by to live up to every inch of that bullshit that this crooked democracy and government put on the side of our cause that say courtesy, professionalism, and respect. So I want you to know that guys of a caliber like me, who really are untouchable in the law enforcement world, we do our part every day to do that kind of job. And that's what separates us from the best. Because in our world, there is no blue line. So, any of you clowns out here who think you know somebody who's in my clique, well, you better ask them, are you on Richie's part of the clique or you are not? And if they hesitate, you can rest assured they're on the other side of that blue line, and they know better to fuck with Richie. Because they know I'm the man that can walk up to them, take that badge right off their chest, and cancel their career right on that spot. With that said, the cop that did not come to this radio, he's here, and we can thank the RDX crew who hurt my people out here on the airwaves physically because they want to be tough guys, beat people up, because Richie RC 127 Nemesis has not been out here. Well, there's a new sheriff in town, baby, and his name is not RC 127. His name is Richie, not Reggie Hammond. And like he told these other schmucks a couple of blocks away, who is now starting to feel him, I'm going to grow all around you, and then I'm going to grow over you. And that's just the way it is. Take note, people, nobody is better at shutting down the channel when they come off the key because they're speechless and have no reply or remark and cannot battle anything Richie just said. That's what I'm known for. Take a good look to notice that. Check out my water gates. Check out how many times that happened. Now when I come off the key, there'll be 1,000 motherfuckers talking. But I proved my point. 127 back in the mail. What? Did the wannabe cop say something wrong? If he's a wannabe, how come the real guys ain't moving in to arrest him for impersonation of himself? Oh, I'm sorry. 3 of those guys who thought they were going to do that just left about a half hour ago with a smile and a handshake. My bad.
your taste still running? You're like a dog, a cat eat you.
I'm sorry.
He's running back the tape for tonight, so when he can play it on his YouTube tape, YouTube video, he can play it back.